In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how I research trends with AI and how you can do that too. Trend research is a super important part of creating any income stream, any digital product, any print-on-demand product, or whatever you're creating in the online space. But it normally would take a lot of time, it will take a lot of effort, and often it would actually take a lot of money to get a comprehensive insights on a certain topic. But we are in 2025 and AI can do a lot for us. I want to show you how I use AI to research trends, how I use other tools to supplement this trend research. And if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Elena, and on this channel we explore how to use AI and automation to build online income streams while staying authentic to ourselves and creating value for others. So if you're interested in that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So there's a couple of reasons why trend research I feel is such an important part, such an important ingredient. So number one, it gives you a lot of context to brainstorm new ideas for your products, for your services. When you have a vision that you want to create something, it just gives you this ability to spark ideas when you understand what's happening in the space. When you see certain trends, you could be like right away, oh wow, that really connects to this thing that I want to create. It just gives you like a lot of exposure to new structured information that you can use in your ideation process. So that's number one. Number two, of course, trend research is vital for social media content creation. If you have your idea for a side hustle or for online income stream that you follow your interest, you follow your passion, you want to create something and monetize it. It really gives you better chances for your content to be seen when you understand what's happening. And in that case, trend research just becomes a very valuable insights for when you then go ahead and create social media content. It gives you new ideas, it gives you fresh takes, it gives you understanding of what do you actually want to talk about. And number three is search engine optimization, so SEO. When you're creating anything, let's say you want to create a digital product, you will likely then place it on a marketplace, Etsy, Amazon, whichever marketplace, or you sell it on a standalone shop on Shopify. In any case, you need to provide information about this product using the words that people are already searching for. When you describe your product is really important for this product to be found. That's an additional benefit of trend research, because once you've done the trend research, you can basically use these insights and ask AI to help you identify the keywords, optimize, enrich your descriptions, enrich information about your product with these keywords, which will increase the chances for your product to be found. So this is the third reason, and I just want to highlight it because I think usually people don't focus on that too much, and it's really important. Okay, so the tool we're going to be using today is Perplexity. I'm on a pro account, which costs approximately $20 a month, but you can do same things, but in more limited capacity in terms of how many searches can you make in the free account as well. So I upgraded to Perplexity Pro quite recently. So before, for trend research, I was using the free version. And if you just have one topic that you want to research, it will be enough. But if you want to try Perplexity Pro, I have a referral links available in the description of this video, so you can try it out if you want. Perplexity is my go-to when it comes to research because it is like no other LLMs can tap into the social media and content rich platforms such as YouTube, such as TikTok. I always start with just quick search. And then we understand if we need to go further, if we need to go deeper or not. I just thought about this example of the topic that we're going to research, and we're going to research breath work. Literally because I did a breath work exercise in the morning today, and that was the first thing that came to mind. So let's research what's happening in the space. Okay, so the prompt, can you identify main 20 main trends in breathwork niche in 2025. Focus on TikTok, Instagram, school and other online communities, maybe Pinterest and Reddit. We're gonna try different things so you can see what works better, what works a little bit worse, And then based on your needs, you can choose the way to prompt it. So let's just start like this and see what comes up. Okay, so here we have some trends. We have breathwork as a remedy to digital overwhelm and stress. Amazing. Rise of digital breathwork platforms, AI guided and community features, breathwork for emotional intelligence. We see here breath-focused recovery routines for stress and muscle relaxation, breathwork for ADHD, breathwork aesthetics and inspirational quotes on Pinterest, Instagram, reducing anxiety, breathwork for menopause symptom relief. That's very interesting. Here we can see Perplexity will suggest a couple of follow-ups. For example, show us the 10 viral breathwork TikToks, so we can go a little bit deeper into that direction. Or we can, which Instagram creators lead breathwork conversations now. Let's start with that. We can see the main creators in the space. And then we can come back and ask, show 10 viral breathwork TikToks. We have a runner sharing a simple breath control technique. Breathwork tutorials aligned with the Great Lock-in 2025 challenge. Again, like, I've heard about this one, but since I'm so rarely on TikTok, I wouldn't even connect it to this. The trend relevance goal setting boosted engagement, authentic no frills breathwork clips showcasing quick approachable exercises. Okay, so we have viral use of trending mindful hashtags like breathe mindfulness. Okay, so it can give us hashtags. And this is another thing. What is happening in this space? With the help of AI, we can see what kind of keywords we can use when we decide to create some social media content on this. So looking at those, I already have tons of ideas of what kind of income streams I can be creating. If I have interest in breathwork, I keep learning about it, I keep practicing it, I just love it. Of course, the natural step is like, why don't I start monetizing this? And looking at those trends, these are the ideas that come to my mind. So first of all, I can sell digital products. I can sell journals, breathwork journals, keeping track of your breathwork exercises, reflections of the breathwork, reducing overwhelm, tracking journal. Could be like 100 different types of journals, but that's a digital product. Second, I can create my own app. I can go to Lovable and vibe code an app. You can create it for yourself, you can create it for your community, and then potentially selling to your audience. Number three is you can create an income stream around belonging to this niche, to this community, because breathwork practitioners has a very strong culture. Often when people share this culture, they want to share that they belong to this group, which means that print-on-demand line of products could be a perfect income stream here as well. It could be apparel, it could be water bottles, it could be like yoga mats, like it could be absolutely anything, right, in print-on-demand. So that's number three. And then, of course, when it comes to social media and monetization through that, you can create a YouTube channel sharing your breathwork exercises. And then YouTube channel becomes like a monetization machine on its own, but it can also bring you new audience, and you can then monetize through income streams we already mentioned, or through AdSense. Another idea is, of course, creating a membership on School, for example, and making sure that you bring people together, people who are passionate about it, that just want to belong to a community. You can run a daily practice. You can just stream it live there. You can sell other things like one-on-one sessions with you. You can just nourish this community of people that come together. That's such a beautiful income stream, especially for this type of topic. This is just like from the top of my head. Looking at these things, I see how I can tap into this. And this is my whole philosophy, like research trends. It's not to like, oh, find something viral and just go all in it, even if you don't care. No, it's like you already care about a certain thing, right? In our case, it's breathwork. This just gives us more context, more ideation, more innovation, more ideas, what we can share with the world and how can we get paid for it. If you know what is that you're passionate about, but you have just no idea how can that be translated into online income streams and how you can monetize that, use AI for brainstorming as well. So Perplexity is a really great tool for brainstorming this, or ChatGPT is perfect in this as well. I have a lot of videos on how to create multiple income stream from one interest. What we're going to do now is we're going to run deep research. So you go to the second button here in Perplexity, and this is called deep research. It's one of my favorite features in any LLM. And we want to use this because we want to go a bit deeper. So now we're saying, do deeper research on this niche and adjacent relevant topics. Identify macro and micro trends that will be useful for me if I want to create digital products, print-on-demand products, start membership, or create content on this topic. So we just mentioned a couple of potential income streams that we've talked about. It's gonna take longer than the regular ones. So first it gives us the market overview and growth potential. It's projected to grow. The breathwork techniques market is experiencing growth. The industry showing 400% growth since 2019. It's just a good confirmation that, okay, this has big potential. So here we see the macro trends: digital first wellness, trauma-informed and science-backed approaches, corporate wellness, somatic therapy market, somatic breath work and just somatic practices getting like so much attention right now, which makes me really happy. Nervous system, meditation, mindfulness. Here's the micro trends. Social media, it gives us again some of the quick overview. Great lock-in, nasal breathe, mouth tapping, quick techniques, Instagram creator landscape. It gives us some suggestions. High demand products, breathwork certifications, online courses, memberships, guided session libraries, specialized tracks, more niching down towards a specific group. That's something to think about for us. Integration courses, membership models, print on demand. So it identified what print on demand products are trending on Etsy. Breathwork instruction cards. This is amazing. I haven't even thought about that. It could be a digital product. Mindfulness breathworks posters, Instagram template packs for people who are breathwork practitioners, journals, planners, technique reference guides, design like now we go into design trends, minimalist aesthetic, and here's the content creation trends, educational. I just love this so much because I just want to go ahead and start this, okay? Because everything is here already that will help us to start our online business. That's not even one income stream, that's the entire business with like at least 5-7 income streams that you can start doing right now that does not require any investment, that does not require you to take like a loan or anything. You can just leverage what you're already interested in, and like with this research you can have the entire roadmap. I think this is incredible. There's so many bad things we can say about AI. Absolutely, there's so many issues. We should be totally aware and intentional about it. But this is one of the most amazing examples how I think people should really use it more and understand that they can use it like this. For this type of report, 2-3 years ago, you would have to hire a consultant, spend thousands of dollars to give you this. And now you have it. Like you can have it on your free account, on your LLM. You see what I'm getting at? Not only, yes, trend research can help you on your way, but it can help you get started. If you are a practitioner, right? And if you're just like, oh, that's my hobby, like I do this, but I don't know how to monetize, I don't want to be an influencer, you don't have to be. Like you can literally create an online business with multiple income streams. And AI can help you from identifying them, doing research for you. And then all you need is just like to put your knowledge, your experience, and shape it in a way that is true to you, which means that it's going to be true to other people. And from here, you can take it wherever you want. One thing I really like to ask, this is like a pro tip, you can challenge it a little bit and you can ask, help me identify untapped, obvious but very promising opportunities in this space. So basically what we're doing, we're just challenging LLM, and it will go ahead and do the research of other things and see what it missed and what could be interesting depending on different characteristics. With any research type of activity you're doing with LLM, always ask it a question like, what is that we might have missed? What is it that you haven't mentioned and I haven't mentioned? Is there something that has a lot of potential, but for some reason did make it into the list? Untapped, non-obvious, but very corporate B2B breathwork programs with performance focus. Non-obvious market gaps. Okay, exam stress, ADHD and neurodivergent students, parent-child breathwork programs. Amazing ideas that haven't come in our research, but I definitely see like this will be growing in demand. Senior care and aging population opportunity. The aging population represents a massive untapped market. So if that is something interesting for you to explore, you can go ahead. Pet and animal companion breathwork, that's interesting. Fairly unexplored niche with growing pet wellness spending, which is so true because we know that pet wellness is one of the biggest, like fastest growing niches right now. And it connects with breathwork. Interesting. I actually don't know how this is possible, but I see how it's thinking. Virtual reality breathwork experiences, super cool. Prenatal and postpartum specialization, very interesting, very needed. Chronic illness, addiction recovery, menopause, and hormonal health. This is just to show you that always ask for things that might have been missed, and you will get more information, more context, and more ideas. I'm going to show you a couple of other tools that I check from time to time. I don't pay for any of them. So first one is Google Trends. Google Trends is the most basic one to see the trends. So here you can see that when we do breath work over past years, we can say, let's say 12 months worldwide, or you can zoom in into, for example, if you're in the United States, you can choose your market. You can see like how it develops over time. But what we saw worldwide, which I usually recommend focusing, especially if you're selling digital product because they are available worldwide, then we can see that it's been growing over time. You can see the countries where it's growing in popularity. You can have some related queries. High ventilation breath work. Again, register all of that. You want to take note of that, right? Breathwork Paris, Breathwork app, 90 Breathwork, I guess it's some type of breathwork, Soma Breathwork, open YouTube. Okay, so we got some more ideas. So another site is Ask the Public. You get 3 daily searches or something like that, but I just want to show you how this tool works. I always used it just in free version, just to collect some inspiration. Let's say United States. And then we enter breath work. So basically, this tool analyzes what people are searching. So what you can see here is what kind of questions are people asking when it comes to breathwork. And you can see why breathwork is important, why breathwork is powerful, why is like breathwork good spontaneously. Like if you are to create content, or if you are to create YouTube videos, if you are to create digital products, you just use the same things into the description of your products. You can create a reel called like, this is why breathwork is important for, and this type of people. So you leverage the language that people are already using to search for things in the space. For example, here, can breathwork help you heal your body? How breathwork changed my life? What is breathwork meditation? Like, it's so much data for us. So what I would do, actually, I would take a screenshot of this, because we want to make sure that we're leveraging our time and get the good intelligence. I took a screenshot of this, and I'm going to go back to Perplexity, and I will attach those screenshots. We can ask it to create keywords for YouTube. Based on this data, can you create 500 characters max list of SEO optimized keywords? So we prompted to do this work for us, and here you go. Like, it analyzed the things and it created us list. So basically, if I'm gonna create a video on breathwork, I will just copy paste it and of course add and fine tune, like, to make sure that it's absolutely relevant to the video I'm sharing. But this is great ideas. We can also ask, create 10 real ideas, and we don't want it to be general, so you would then describe your brand, or you would describe what you want to do, and then add like using this data, and it will help us create some ideas. So we're using the real data that we got from a free tool, and here, see, it spotted this, how breathwork changed my life, because it saw that it's very strongly searched. Like, you can create a reel on that. Breathwork for anxiety, is breathwork dangerous? That is quite trending search. So myth busting reel addressing safety when practiced correctly. You use data smartly and you don't spend a lot of time researching that. You're actually putting it into action right away. So really recommend checking this tool. It can give you a mind map here with even more data. Here's comparison. Breathwork versus meditation. Breathwork before or after exercise. This is just like such a gold mine of data that you can screenshot and use in ChatGPT or any other LLM. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you give it a try next time you want to research a trend, or if you already have your business, do a refresh. Make sure to sign up for the waitlist for my membership, AI for Solopreneurs, if you're interested in more in-depth tutorials and closer interaction with me. And I will see you in the next video.